So in this video, I want to talk about the law of attraction and attracting that person that you really want. Now, I know there's a lot of videos out there that will say, if you try this technique, then you'll attract that person within 30 days. Or if you do this, then that person will be drawn to you. So in this video, I want to talk about the law of attraction and attracting that specific person that you've always wanted. Now, I know there's a lot of people or a lot of videos out there that will say things like attract this person within 30 days or become magnetic to this person by doing this one technique. And this video, as I always say, is not about the unrealistic, just telling people that you can do something that's not realistic or that's not going to bring you results. So my videos are all about the law of attraction and how you can actually apply or stop blocking the law of attraction and actually attract that which you truly want in life. But it's more about accepting yourself and attracting what is best for you, that is almost destined for you, as opposed to what you think you want at this very moment. So if you want a quick fix to attract that person because you're so desperate to have that person, then this video might not be for you, and you might not want to listen to the entire video, but it's going to be a short video. So I want to encourage you to actually just, even if from the get-go you don't feel that this video is not going to get you what you want, do yourselves a favor and really listen to the entire video and try and keep an open mind. So when you want to attract a certain person, the reason why you want to do that is because you want that person, that specific person, whether it is somebody that you've been in a relationship with and you've broken up and they've left you, or if it's a person that you've never been in a relationship with but you're so in love with this person and you just need this person to now notice you and see you for who you are and see what you can offer them and all of those things, then it's because of the outside expectation that they're going to provide you with something. You've got that need to fulfill, and that need might be the love from that person. You might want love, you might want security, validation, acceptance, whatever the case might be, or it might be a combination of all of those. And the reason being is that you don't have those things within yourself. So you're expecting another person or an outside person to now fill that for you. And that's why you are desperate. That's why there's a timeline connected to it. And you're in such a rush to get that person just into your life because you feel this constant emptiness within yourself. And you know that person is just going to fill that need for you. And yes, that person might fill that need for you if you are the right person that they now again choose, but they've got the option. And as a human species, we are repelled by neediness. We are self-centered. We're a self-centered species, and we are attracted to what can fill us, and we are attracted to what we can get out of something, not what we can offer somebody else. So you need to get to that point, and that's also the vibration that you're kind of finding yourself on, and that's why you're on the wrong frequency, because you constantly need, but that repels people. If you think about it by yourself, if you know that you are going to work and you're going to your job, and all they require is that they just need something from you, they need you to perform, they need everything from you, and you're not getting anything out of that job environment, that work environment, but they just want from you, they want you to perform, but they're not offering you anything. Are you excited to go to work? Are you excited to do their job? Answer is no. And you hate every minute of it. And that's how you might come across for this person, is that this person has got nothing to offer, but they just need from me the entire time, and that's why they've distanced themselves from you, most probably. So you need to get out of that frequency or onto another frequency where you've got something true to offer. And you might say to yourself, but I'll do anything for this person. And that's not the truth. you can't just say that I'll do anything and not show this person. And you can't show them what you can offer them if you don't have anything to offer at this very moment. And the reason why you don't have anything to offer is because you're empty inside. You lack that capacity to actually be there authentically for that other person. So you need to get to a point where you are filled inside by yourself. So you need to feel the love for yourself. You need to love yourself, and you need to accept yourself, and you need to provide yourself with the security. Because once you get to that point, and I'll go into more detail in how you can get to that in a different video. There's going to be a quick video. But so you need to get to that point where you are enough for yourself. And once you reach that point, I guarantee you'll look back to this relationship or to that person and say, but what was I thinking? Why did I ever want to get into a relationship with this person? Because now they've got something to offer you because you feel this emptiness inside. But once you fill that up, you don't need them anymore. And they don't really have anything beyond that to offer you. And at that point is where you now can make your pick. That's at that point, the universe, think about it as God or the universe or the law of attraction. Think of it all as one thing. So let's call it God for a moment here. So God wants to provide for all of the individual people. So God knows, okay, and I'm just giving you a practical example so you can kind of put it into perspective and understand the concept. So God's looking at person A and says, okay, person A's got something to offer, and person B needs something. So he's bringing person B to person A, not the other way around. So you need to get to, at the moment you're at person B, right? But there are millions of person B's out there. So the universe is taking, or God's taking person A and saying, okay, I've got 10 person B's out there that all of them need something different, or all of them might need something similar, and you can make your choice. You can choose who you want, and that's where you find yourself at, is that you are now person B. That person that you're trying to attract, you are now presented to that person. They know about you most probably, because you've been in a relationship or you've made yourself visible or whatever. But they're not choosing you. They're choosing something else, because they're choosing somebody that can now again offer them something that they need. So the less you need, the more the universe will bring you stuff that, or people that you can now offer something to. And I guarantee you, as I said, when you get to that point is when you'll look back and say that, why was I ever interested in this person? Because now my choices are so much bigger, and I can actually have somebody that's much better. I'm not trying to talk down on somebody. I'm just saying that there's somebody for everybody out there. There's a need for every opportunity or every opportunity out there. So once you get to that point is when you can sit back and say, first of all, I don't need this person. Secondly, I'm now flooded with opportunities. People are just presented to me. Opportunity to get into a relationship are just presented to me on a consistent basis. And how you know that you're on the right frequency is if first of all, you don't need that anymore. And then secondly, if there's no timeline connected to it, if you don't need it right this very second, when somebody, and it might be somebody that's great, that fits most of your needs at that moment, but that person will be presented to you. And if you don't have the timeline or the urgency to now get into a relationship with that person, if you say to yourself, okay, I like this person, but I'm going to just take it slow, I'm going to give it some time, that's at that point when you'll know that, or when you can know that you are now on the attraction frequency and on the right vibration to attract the right person to you, or attract any person to you for that matter. So also a measurement because you might think that person is my one true love, right? And you might think that is true love. But true love is not what you say you will do for this person. If you say, but I'll do anything for this person, I'll die for this person, as I said, it's not what you can say, it's what you can do for that person. And what you can do is by self-love and self-acceptance, because the fuller your cup is, the more authentically you can actually provide something for somebody else. And that's almost the crux of this entire video, is that you cannot attract that specific person by having this need for them to fill something within yourself. You need to be at a point where you really don't need them, but that you can now have the choice to accept them either immediately or in 12 months, and you've got no expectation of the timeline attached to that. So you need to get to that point. And how you can basically get to that point is by turning inwards and asking yourself, like, what do I need from this person? What is it that attracts me to this person? And whatever attracts you to that person, then you can go and write those things down. And tangibly, it's going to be something tangible that you can actually monitor and see and say, okay, so I need that from that person, or that is what that person represents or would represent for me if I am in a relationship with them. And then start working on those individual points within yourself. If it's love that you need, start accepting yourself. Start looking inwards and saying to yourself, what do I like about myself? What do I love about myself? What differentiates me from somebody else? And what makes me unique? And start following those strengths and attributes of yourself, and strengthen those, and focus on those, and embrace those. Because the more you do that, the more you'll start loving yourself. And at that point is when you don't need that love and validation from somebody else anymore. If it's security that person offers you, then tell yourself, how can I provide security for myself so that I don't need anybody else? And I'm not saying that you should be okay not being in a relationship. I'm just saying that first fill your own cup and provide that security for yourself. And then you'll notice that you don't need that from that person. So let's say that person that you want to attract, they offer certain things that you need from them or want from them, which is, one is love, and one is acceptance, and one is security, right? Then you know you've got those 3 points that you need from them that they can actually at this very stage offer you. And once you start eliminating one of them, then you know, okay, let's say you eliminate the need for love. Then you know, okay, I just need the security and the acceptance. And then eliminate the security. Then you say, okay, or then you'll realize, okay, I just need the acceptance from them. And then give yourself the acceptance, being your truthful, your true self, and accepting you for who you are. And then you'll realize that I don't need the acceptance from them anymore. And at that point, you realize I don't need anything from them anymore. And then you'll look at that person through a different lens, and you'll see them with different eyes, and you'll notice that, or you'll ask yourself, but if they don't offer me love, acceptance, and security anymore, like, what else do they have to offer? And it might not be anything at all. And then at that point is when you'll realize that I thought that I wanted this person for such a long time, which in actual fact now I don't need them anymore, because I've got those things for myself. And now the universe will almost present you with opportunities. It might be that person. It might very well be that person, because now at that point is when you have something to offer. Or it might be somebody similar, but now the universe will start presenting you with people, potential partners, that needs love, acceptance, and security. But then it's the A and B example. It will present you with multiple opportunities, and you can now start picking the best of the options that is presented to you. Or you might not pick any of them, and you might become so almost obsessed with filling your own cup that you become stronger and better. So the more you have to offer, the more you work on yourself, the more opportunities will come to you, and the better almost the options that will be provided to you will become, and you'll have a choice to then say, yes, I'm going to go into a relationship with that specific that person, or I'm going to choose somebody else, or I'm not going to choose somebody, and I'm just going to be on my own for a while. So if you've listened to this video up until now, I hope that you can kind of take a step back and for a moment get rid of that desperation, where you need that happen. You need that to happen now. You need that relationship to materialize now, instantly, because you need that validation. Take a step back, or that acceptance. So take a step back for a while and really take in what I've said today, and go and make that list of what it is that you need from that person, and really focus on that list and focus on providing that for yourself. So thank you. If you've watched this video up until now, it's just a quick video for today. I really appreciate your time, and give me some feedback if there's something still that you're struggling with, even if it goes against what I'm saying today. That's fine. Just leave a comment or send me an email, and I'll try and respond. And hopefully we can get you to a better place where we might not agree. We don't need to agree on every single aspect, but even if I can provide you with some form of advice or something that will kind of just push you in the right direction to actually get closer to what it is that you actually want. So yes, thanks again, and all the best. I'll see you in the next video.